On, you guys? Welcome to the Cowboys Corner. We are live on Twitch. We are live on Twitter. And obviously, we are live here on the tubes. So we'll give you guys some time to get in here. I know Talking Crazy hasn't been on for a few weeks. We got to let things develop, all right? There's a guy above Eshawn that we're going to talk about heavenly today. And Danny Guru in the house. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
What's going on, guys?
I hope everybody's doing fantastic. Let me get this popped in there. Brando, the best moderator in the game. All right. Well, that's my Cowboys cup right there. Super official. You know awesome. What I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Nothing but greatness there. But yeah, dude, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, dude. And then I got thunderstorms rolling in too, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, dude. Eshawn, how you been, man?
I'm good, man. Just busy, but can't complain. Yeah. Every day I'm the normal, the usual is what's going on. Just but can't complain. How about yourself?
Hey, I can't complain at all. Let me let the guys know we are live. We are live. So, no, we've been good. Danny Savage in the building. What's up, Savage?
What's up, bro? How's everything going, man?
Hey, everything's going amazing, dude. Everything's going good. We are live on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. We're live on 3 different platforms tonight. Does that make you nervous? I don't know what Twitch is either, but my daughter told me to get it. Daniel, what's up? Yeah. What's up, everybody? Man, dude, I want to wait on a few more people. What happened?
Same old, same old. Can't complain.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You've been dropping lives almost daily, haven't you?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it.
I've been trying to go like one position a day. I just throw out like 5 guys, and then later on I'll throw out like 5 more, just to get like 10 guys out. Now my goal is to get 90 guys out by July the 1st.
Oh yeah,
and then just take it easier, and also that'll make it easier come the fall and come pre-draft, because to get up around 300 guys, it takes a long time.
Yeah, for sure. No, it takes a long time. We'll put Eastside Herald up there, because he's always in here supporting the channel. Dallas Cowboy Chris, what's up, dude? From the Cowboy Up podcast, dude. I rock with these guys heavy. Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time, they go live. Great guys. You guys subscribe to this channel right here, Dallas Cowboy Chris, if you haven't already. I did a one-on-one with them. Y'all got to know Michael outside of Cowboys Corner. Who's Cowboys Corner? It's on his channel. We filmed it a couple of weeks ago. So if you want to go know who I am, it's there on his channel. But let's talk about the great late Larry Allen. And I want Danny Savage to talk about this first, because when he made his Dak video before Larry Allen passed away, he talked about, Zach Martin. He talked about, Tyron Smith and Ronald Larry and Doug. He talked about this offensive line that we had that was in its prime. And Danny Savage said, these guys compared to what we had in Dallas with Larry Allen and all these guys can't strap the boots to these guys. So I'm going to give the floor to Danny Savage first on your favorite moment of Larry Allen.
My favorite moment, there's a couple of favorite moments. One of them was 1995 Super Bowl. On the first play, he pulled to the left and basically just crumpled Greg Ford. Crumpled him. Emmett ran for like 15, 20 yards. The one interception that Darian Connor had, where Larry Allen caught him from behind, to me, that was more impressive than when DJ Metcalf caught that guy from behind. The guy went to the Pro Bowl at left tackle, left guard, right tackle. Yet we live in a world today where we don't want to move guys from one side to the other. Or it seems like, certain people we can move. We got no problem moving Tyler Guyton, who was a right tackle in college, to throwing him at left. But Zach Martin is untouchable. We can never move him.
Right.
I mean, also another favorite player, Larry Allen, was in 1995. First game of the season was Monday night. We played the Giants. And first play of the game, Emmett Smith went for like a 65-yard TD. And he just destroyed Keith Hamilton, defensive tackle, for the Giants. So, I mean, I can go on and on about watching him play. And, you know, we can really say if he didn't play left tackle, right tackle, if you just left him at guard, he's probably the best guard ever to play the game. And you can still make that argument he was the best guard ever to play the game. Because people say John Hanna never played left tackle. He never played right tackle. So Larry Allen was probably the most versatile guard I've ever seen. Most versatile offensive lineman I've ever seen. And when guys mention like Zach Martin, stuff like that, I just kind of laugh.
Yeah, no, for sure. I know that brought up all good plays, all good points. Eshawn, the great Larry Allen.
Yeah, man.
Tell me what you're thinking.
Man, it's sad, man. Gone too early. I mean,
52.
Yeah, 52. Gone way too early. So rest in peace. Unfortunately, I didn't get the privilege of watching this guy play. The only thing that I can really say, I mean, I really have nothing more to add than what Danny Savage said. But I mean, Super Bowl champion, 11-time Pro Bowler, arguably one of the best linemen, offensive guards ever to play. So I mean, may he rest in peace. That's all I can say. You know, one of the NFL's greats. Yeah.
No, when you talk about number 73, man, you talk about the right guard. You talk about the left guard. You talk about the left tackle, Larry Allen. The dude was unstoppable, right? You put him anywhere. He would push linemen. It doesn't matter how big and tough you thought you were. He would push linemen 15, 20 yards down the field, and it was nothing for him. He would you want to talk about a supersized pancake Larry Allen would serve you? He would serve you some pancakes, and his name wasn't IHOP. His name was LA. All right?
Yeah.
And may he rest in peace. Gone. That news, man, for Cowboy fans.
Heartbreaking, man.
It's almost, Big Fella brought it up on Cowboy Up Podcast. It's for Cowboy fans, it's almost like the news of Kobe Bryant for Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
I mean, Kobe Bryant shocked the whole world with this passing, right?
Yeah.
The community of the Dallas Cowboys, the community of the National Football League just paused for that brief moment. Cowboys champ in the building.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
We're doing good. Tell me about Larry Allen for you, Cowboys champ.
Man, the news. I was cooking my lunch on my way to work. Before I went to work, and I have the Echo for Amazon. That news popped up that Larry Allen died. Yeah. I had to stop everything.
Yeah.
And make sure that wasn't a joke.
Right.
Man, it's almost like losing a relative.
Yeah, it's like losing
a family member.
Yeah.
I mean, because the side he was on, him and Eric Williams, that was probably the best tandem in NFL history. I mean, before Eric Williams got injured in that car accident, he was a beast. Larry Allen was a beast.
Yeah.
And I don't think that the Cowboys, I don't think nobody can get that type of talent again, because those two was a generational type of talent, especially Larry Allen.
No, when you talk generational talent, that Larry Allen embodies that. Like, there's nobody I think
Not a
since
bad
him
connection.
who's
Oh, you're
like
good. You're good.
that-
You're good.
who's on that level. No.
Oh, we got old school in the building. Old school. Woo, look how I did that. See that? See the new edit? The talking crazy with Cowboys corner right there. When the screen goes this size, that's beauty right there. OG in the building, and I'm so glad we got different types of Cowboy. We got newer Cowboy fans that come on. We got OG Cowboy fans like Danny Guru, like Champs, like OG. So OG, give me the knowledge of the appreciation of Larry Allen for you. OG, I ain't gonna ask you again, man.
Can you hear OG?
Can you hear?
There you go. We hear you.
I'm trying to. I got to fix some issues over here on my end.
All right, well, turn off your camera and turn back on your camera when you're ready. But no. Well, let's just give a 3-second moment of silence for Larry Allen, real quick, and then we'll continue the show here, just in respect to him. All right, here we go, guys. We got a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about here. And I don't even know where to start with talking crazy. We're going to talk crazy today. Let's get into the contract situation, right? We're not going to dip into people's pockets, right? We're going to be fans and talk about the contracts of what's coming. We got Micah. We got CD. We got Prescott all lined up on deals, right? Micah isn't necessarily a priority. He just isn't, right? CD is. Dak Prescott, it's your ball. You have your own opinions. We're going to talk crazy on it. But I'm going to start with you, Eshawn.
Yeah,
Top priority is who out of those three?
I agree with you, CD, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, for one, he's easily the best player on our offense, like without question. And two, I mean, we know what Dak is at this point, so I don't even want to go into the whole Dak thing. There's nothing really more for us to say beyond what we have been seeing from the fucking guy. But yeah, no, I 100% agree. I think CD, and I'm gonna write CD. Yeah.
Yeah. Cowboy champ. Priority. Who is it?
CD.
Why?
But at what cost? Do he want to be the most high? The most cost receiver in the league, or do he want to be one of the highest paid receiver in the league?
I think he wants to be the highest. I would be surprised.
He better be the highest paid.
Yeah, him. I would be very surprised if he asked for anything less than what the market. I don't know what the market
What
is.
Jeffrey just got. Jeffrey just got 35.
Yeah, then he's gonna.
So he probably want 36.
Yeah, he's probably get 100%. Yeah.
Guru priority. Who is it?
I'm going to say Lamb is right now because, he's at the end of his contract. I mean, Micah, listen, I look at it this way. Someone's going to get the tag. And it's not going to be Dak.
He can't tag him.
Yeah,
you can't tag that.
We have Deron Bland. We have Deron Bland we got to pay. So there's not one team in the NFL that has two $100 million corners. Tyler Smith's coming up for a contract.
Yeah.
He'll be eligible in one more year for a contract extension.
Right.
In one more year, Jason Ferguson will be eligible. So I just think it's comical that Dallas fans think every single one of these dudes is getting paid.
Is getting paid.
We're not going to have the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. We're not going to have the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
And we're not going to have the highest paid defensive player.
Yeah, it's just not going to happen. No, 100%.
And we got to see this year with Zimmer.
How's it going to play out?
That maybe Dan Quinn just hid Micah's weaknesses. We
Yes.
have to see what Zimmer's plan is for Micah. You
Yes.
know, I fight with these fans. Micah disappears the second part of the
Thank
season
you.
for 2 years
Thank
straight.
Checking.
Fucking thank you.
And he wants like 40, he wants quarterback money. How
Yeah.
about stop podcasting and maybe take some naps?
Preach. Thank you.
Right now, I think it's got to be Lamb. But here's my opinion on the contracts, real quick. I purposely think Jerry like stalls on contracts
100%.
because why? That means Dallas is in the news every day.
Yeah.
Every day he doesn't pay these guys, Dallas is in the news. Do you think he cares about bad contracts? No.
Of course not.
That's money he saves in the long run.
Yeah.
It's just dead money against the salary cap. But right now, I would pay Lamb. But watch, they'll probably like extend Dak and then make him be the bad guy.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you. 100%.
Oh, gee, who's the priority for to get the contract next? Dak, Parsons, or CeeDee Lamb?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Because you didn't answer the question.
Tough question. CD.
Why?
He's 75% of the offense. I mean, you know, everything goes through him. So, you know, he's been practicing really hard. I mean, working out really hard this offseason. He's earned a contract by his videos, but I want to see him get in the gym too and get stronger in his upper body. But he's been quiet. You know, he wants his money, and I think he should get paid this week to get it over with. And they're playing around like they've been doing everybody else for many of years. So,
yeah,
we're gonna see how it play out. But I feel, you know, that's how I feel that he should get it. He had his productions the last 4 years or 3 years or however long he's been with us has been awesome.
Yeah.
I thought his first year he should have really been the man, but he was under Cooper. So, he's a damn good receiver. Now he do need to work on his attitude. You know, when he's not getting the ball, he start crying. He's not being a very good team player. So I'm kind of tired of seeing that. He needs to start shutting up and let his game play for itself. But get out there and play. And if you don't get the ball, be happy somebody else is getting the production done. But yeah, CD needs to be paid ASAP.
Cowboy Chris here. Big fella said without Dak, there is no CD.
Shit.
Who wants to address this comment?
I do.
All right,
I
man. You go first, man.
Okay.
I'll after you, man.
Without Cooper, it was no Dak. Without CD, there was no Dak.
Right.
Matter of fact, without Lamb, who's going to be Dak number one wide receiver? Cook, Tolbert? No, it's going to be probably the tight end because Dak cannot read defense good enough.
We all know elite receivers bail out Dak Prescott. Fucking Amari Cooper did it for how many years? CD does it with his fucking whack-ass throws a couple of times every game. So I don't want to hear anything about Dak. No, man. There's nothing. I mean, every season the motherfucker chokes in the when it comes to the biggest games. So I just don't want to hear it. Without Dak, nah, please.
Well, hold on, Esau. Let me rebuttal you just a little bit. CeeDee Lamb had the drops in the first half.
He did.
Of that Packers game.
He did, but who threw a pick six to the crib as well?
Woo, that's my dog. That's my dog. Who threw the pick six?
And you want to limit, but his
Lamb still had 1,000 yards his rookie year with 4 quarterbacks.
Exactly, but here's the thing: we could, even if you want to disregard the Packers game, there's only 2 games that Dak Prescott's ever stepped up in across 8 years. That's the Seattle game. That's the Tampa game. What big games? Those are the only 2 ones that I can name. Name another one. A big game that he's ever stepped up in. Those 2 across 8 fucking seasons. So I don't want to hear it about that. And Corner, you of all people do not have anything to fucking rebuttal with you talking about.
Hey, I'm just trying to keep the conversation funky. That's it. I knew you were gonna come back with something funky and fresh. That's why I wanted to add some flavor to it.
I got you. I'm just saying. But no.
What about you, Savage? What you think of Savage?
I'm just tired of people. I'm tired of
Giving
people
excuses
making
for him.
excuses for him.
Thank you. For fuck's
What
sake.
more can we give him? He had Des Bryant.
Right.
He had Jason Witten.
Right.
He had Amari Cooper.
Mm.
He had C.D. Lamb. He had a healthy Michael Gallup. He had a Ferguson. He had a rookie Zeke.
Mm.
People
What more did he
say
need?
he had 3 Hall of Famers on his offensive line.
Mm.
What more can we give him?
Mm.
Nothing. Preach. Thank you.
What more?
Mm.
In my opinion, unless he takes a very team-friendly deal, I don't see him. I don't see him staying, and I don't see the Joneses paying him. That's just my 2 cents.
Can I answer that question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I've been a Cowboy fan since 1977. I've seen the 3 Super Bowls.
Right.
This crap for the past 30 years,
Yeah.
this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
And it's all about Jerry Jones.
Hold on. Time out. I don't mean to cut you off, Cowboy Chef, but I see this a lot, and I'm about to shut this down. Football's a team sport. I'm about to shut this down. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Eli Manning went live or went viral 3 months ago on a little rap he did. He goes, "Psych, I beat Tom Brady twice." When was Tom Brady and Eli Manning on the field at the same time? No, right? It wasn't. So he's taking credit for that, for those 2 wins he in the Super Bowl that he has against Tom Brady, right?
Right.
Football is only a team sport whenever you lose. When you win,
Thank you.
who whenever they talk about, oh, that guy throws the ball like Joe Montana.
Yeah, exactly.
It was Joe Montana. Who was he throwing the ball to?
Shit.
Right? It's only a team
Rice all day.
sport when you are losing. If you win, the conversation switches. It would be Dak Prescott won that Super Bowl. It would be Dak Prescott has this many rings. Dak Prescott has this many playoff wins. Dak Prescott does that. You would not hear Tank Lawrence. You wouldn't hear about Trayvon Diggs. You wouldn't hear Malik Hooker. You wouldn't hear about Micah Parsons. You wouldn't hear about C.D. Lamb. And then on top of that, it's different when you build a dynasty, because then when you build a dynasty, then you get 3 people in there. Right, you got the triplets. Right now, you got Mahomes, you got Kelsey, you got Pacheco. Those little 3 triplets over there, right? That the Kansas City's building. But who else do they mention outside of the triplets? Who else do they mention outside of quarterback success? When you hear about Nick Foles in that Eagles Super Bowl, you hear that Nick Foles won the Eagles a Super Bowl. It was never a team sport then. It wasn't a team sport whenever Joe Flacco even won a Super Bowl. We hear those talking points, right? Are we not going to talk about the Ravens defense? Whenever it comes to it's only a team sport, it comes when you are losing.
Right.
Period.
Agreed. Yep.
Anybody else got anything to add to that? And then Cowboy Chef, you want to pick up how long you've been a fan again?
You said enough.
You went back to 73, 77?
Yeah, when I was a little boy. Nah, it's just the fact that the guy talking about, are there any Cowboy fans on here?
Right.
I mean, that's the problem I have with a lot. 85% of the Kool-Aid drinking Cowboy fans drinking the Jerry Jones Kool-Aid. When they doing good, yes, we gonna support. Yes, we talking everything good about this team.
Yeah.
But when they doing bad, especially when we see the front office making bad choices,
right,
not doing correct contracts, overpaying people.
Yeah.
Routinely. Right?
Yeah, I mean it's a pattern that's been going on. It's like every 3 or 4 years, Cowboys do good, then they get full of their own success, and they have 3 steps back.
Yeah,
we're tired of this. Yeah. It's the same old.
That was a good season last year. Then as soon as that playoff game came up, it was like dun 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 dun. Boo.
Yeah, man. We could if we just fucking won the Packers game, we would have had another fucking home
blew
game.
Out 40-something to 20-something. Oh, shit.
Man,
it was a facade, man. That whole season was a facade.
Man,
when they got to
27-0 at 27 Nugget heading into halftime, man.
Wow,
man. Dak didn't even have 80 yards passing, and people are trying to fucking defend him. Please, Give me a break.
Ain't no way. And where are all these people energy when they say get rid of that, get rid of McCarthy? Now I'm hearing people talking about this the best draft they ever had.
What?
The Cowboys are gonna win the NFC East. There's a chance Cowboys might go to Super Bowl. There's
a good shot we're going to win the East. Yes, sir.
But still, not with how everything's in place right now. The culture, I mean, it's just too much negative distractions right now.
It is. I told y'all that a while back. That's all it's been.
It ain't nothing to do with what's on the field. It's all about contract this, contract that, sleep number bed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same old BS.
But tell me what.
And it start with not having a legitimate general manager. And this is the only team in all sports that has a owner who is also the general manager.
Yeah.
Right.
And I forgot, president as well too.
And he can promote, but he can promote some tickets, can't he? And some games.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he poured that Kool-Aid. No fans coming there. They drinking it like Jim Jones.
They probably got the 2-for-1 beers in the stadium and shit.
I got a quick question.
Buy a chicken, you drink.
Go ahead, Savage.
As much as you can.
Go ahead, Savage.
What's up?
How many games would Dak have won last year with the Kansas City Chiefs wide receiving crew? How many games would Dak have won last year?
We would have traded
maybe 3. No, about 4.
Yeah.
And
I'd say about maybe 4.
Maybe 5 max.
I say maybe 3. That division too tough. The defense is
like
everything
perfect.
The defenses are too good.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, fucking Jesus Christ on this team too, in order for us to fucking win. Shit.
And the problem is, all these other podcasts, all they do is make excuses for
for
no
him.
matter what.
That's it.
So if you say anything bad against him, you are considered the Antichrist. That's why I can't wait till Dak is off the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Because in all these other shows, got nothing to talk about. But they talk about him every single day. I mean, bro, there's other topics out there. I mean,
but the excuses for Dak at this point is fucking pathetic. I don't want to hear it. Like, if you're defending Dak after the playoff game, you're pathetic. I don't want to hear it.
3 in a row. 3 years in a row.
Yeah, 3 years.
And they won. And they won it 3.
Here's my thing, and we'll talk about Trey Lance and where we're going and where we're going to go. Okay.
Right.
Here's my thing.
Let's move quick.
We're talking about a 31-year-old quarterback. He turns 31 next month.
Right.
He's on the books for $40 million next year, dead money, if he does not get an extension, right?
Damn.
So let's say the Cowboys extend him, okay?
I don't know.
And let's say Dak Prescott does another 4-year deal, no trade clause, no franchise tag. Let's say they keep all those terms intact, right?
Hey, can I ask you something?
That happens.
Can I ask you something before you go on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you been smoking?
Hold on. Let me get to this. Let me get there. Right. So let's say they give Dak this contract. It's another 4-year deal. All the other terms, no trade clause, no franchise tag. All that's in place, right?
Right.
So now Dak's going to be 35 going on 36. How much more dead money you're going to be sitting when you're sitting there? So then are you forced to sign Dak Prescott again at the age of 36 because his dead money is going to be $60 million because you kicked so much money down the road? Here's my point. Here's my point. In closing, right? Talk about Dak Prescott. The Cowboys cannot financially recover if they sign Dak Prescott to another extension because the window for Dak Prescott, you have 36 wins in the National Football League 3 years in a row, and you're the only team in National Football League history over 100 years of NFL. You're the only team to have 36 wins 3 years and not sniff. And I'm talking the Whitney Houston sniff. An NFC championship game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you talk about Dak Prescott and you talk about the worst stats, you talk about a window.
Yes.
Why do you think the Dallas Cowboys didn't go out and restructure these deals and make salary cap happen to go out and get free agent tickets, guys? You know why? Because even the Dallas Cowboys know when you go 12-5 3 years in a row, when you got shit to show for it, and you got a 31-year-old quarterback sitting there, your window has freaking closed.
Right.
Period.
Agreed. At this point, anyone who argues that Dak can win a championship, fucking miss me with it. I don't want to hear it.
No, it's been too long.
No, I don't want to
won
hear
a
it.
championship. Our fan base should be happy with Dak winning the MVP.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. He got second place in MVP voting. Oh my God.
Argue that shit like it means fucking something. Like
He just in for the money.
Who the fuck
I
cares?
just see the money, raking in the money, raking in the bank, just raking in the bank.
I mean, who the fuck cares?
That's
about
all.
the
It's
second
just a
MVP
paycheck.
Man,
You know.
second MVP poll. Man, please. I don't want to hear it, man.
So Dallas Cowboys last year picked up the phone to a 49er general manager and said, how much would you give us for Trey Lance? Jerry Jones didn't talk to Mike McCarthy. Jerry Jones didn't talk to Dak Prescott. I don't even think Jerry Jones talked to Will McClay. Jerry said, I'll give you a fourth. Here's why Jerry Jones said, I'm going to give you a fourth. And because Trey Lance, and you hear it, right? Mike McCarthy said Trey Lance needs the reps. He's going to be a master of this offense. You're hearing really good things coming out of Dallas Cowboy camp, of our mini camp, of what Trey Lance is bringing. He's getting a vote of confidence. Even Dak Prescott gave him a vote of confidence. Okay? So when you look at that, but they didn't pick up his fifth-year option. His fifth-year option was a 1-year, $22 million deal. You can sign him for a 2-year, $20 million deal anytime you want. They could do it tomorrow. They can do it in the middle of the season. They can do it before week 1. They can do it whenever they want because they did the same thing with Leighton Vander Esch. They did not pick up his fifth-year option. They got him on a 1-year deal for like $8 million. The linebacker fifth-year option was like $13 million. So they saved $5 million by not picking up the fifth-year option. It was no disrespect. It was called managing the book, something that the Cowboy fans get mad at the Cowboys for doing. Right? So hold your brakes on Trey Lance. Trey Lance is going to have an opportunity. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Trey Lance is the guy. What I am going to say is Trey Lance has every opportunity to go out there and be the guy. And it's up to Trey Lance to go do it. You guys take it away.
The only thing that I'm going to be and look, if let me get this out. If Trey Lance can come up in there and start and play consistent, I am all for it. Right. So I'm all for it. But honestly, I doubt that he'll start consistently this season. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will happily eat crow, but I doubt it, if I'm being candid. Because to me, this feels very eerily similar to Garrett's last season. If you remember that season, they were basically just playing chicken with Garrett. And the only reason we got rid of Garrett was because his contract was up. So I think they're going to do the same thing with McCarthy and Dak. Jerry is going to come up there and be like, oh, we'll let them ride this fucking season out. And if Trey Lance comes up and if they let him play, I mean, I'll take it. I guess we'll have to wait and see because none of us really know at this point how the Trey Lance situation will really pan out up until he plays, if he plays. But I don't see him starting. I'm just being honest. I don't see him starting.
This is what I got to say about that.
Yeah.
I said earlier in some Texas that this playoff, we will see what kind of quarterback we have in him. He's going to be playing against the second string and the third string. I want to see a lot of him every game. So if we continue to, take command of the huddle, have less turnovers, run when he has to, throw the ball away, I'm fine with one turnover, in the preseason. I'm cool with that. If he can go down and win, if he can win a couple games, show us his accuracy, show us his completions, that he's consistent with throwing the ball and not making a lot of mistakes, then I'm fine with that. This is what I want to see. And I wish I can see him with the ones, that'll be good. If he makes a mistake, if he gets strips, and because the line, this line is gonna be blocking for him, not gonna be good as the first team. But if he can show consistency, he can show about what he did better than what's that boy name, that quarterback that we couldn't. It had a what's his goddamn? I can't remember his name.
Cooper Rush. Who are you talking
No,
about?
before him, he played, and that got hurt. He wasn't able to play, and he had a terrible throw. His sidearm.
Oh, what's his face? DiNucci. That Ben DiNucci.
DiNucci. If he can come out and play better than DiNucci, show that he can play better than Cooper Rush also, and he's on. Yeah. I'm not gonna say he's better than Dak, but you need somebody that be right there competing with Dak to show us that he can be consistent.
Right.
And show us he can lead the team and win. Then he could win with this team, with the first team. And soon as the season starts, if he beats out Cooper Rush and he's on the second string, right behind that, and as soon as the season starts, if Dak is struggling by week 3 or 4, and when we're 1-4, we're 2-5, something like that, it's going to be a hard schedule. It's time to bring Trey in to save your season, or get the reps going early. And then if Trey Lance is not the guy for us, then we'll know if we put Dak Prescott on the bench. Because Dak Prescott is a backup quarterback in my eyes. He can be backup to Trey. He can sit there and train Trey on the bench and be like, hey, you see this, you know this, you know this. And that's how it needs to play out. Instead of giving this fairy tale lie about Dak Prescott will get us to the Super Bowl this year, because this schedule is really tough. And we'll see how it play out. This is what I want to see.
I agree with you, OG, but another hesitation I have is, again, what Mike McCarthy is saying. Like, Mike McCarthy is literally praising Dak in the fucking offseason, man. Like they do every fucking season. Like I'm reading a quote right now. Mike McCarthy said Dak Prescott is, and I quote, having his best offseason program. This is literally just like I'm reading this right now. And he's had a really good offseason program this whole time. This atmosphere that we practice in and the quarterback and receivers has really hit the mark. I've been really impressed with the quality of work. And we all know that come the regular season or in the playoffs, it's going to be the same shit again and fucking again. Yeah. So my point is McCarthy and Jerry, I don't see them getting off of Dak up until they have to. Right. That's my point. But I mean, I agree with you.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Have to. When you say have to, what do you mean by have to?
Like, I mean, what Dak's contract is like, if he shits the bed so fucking bad this regular season, to the point where Jerry Jones like, shit, man, I got to tap out and like get rid of him. Right. That's the only situation that I can see them, caving and like getting rid of him. Right. If it's the same season that we had last year, I don't see it. Like,
real quick. Big shout out to Jet Lee. 19 months of membership here on Cowboys Corner. We need a real GM and not Jerry trying to be one. You're absolutely right, Jet Lee. I put my email in there. Send me an email. I'm going to send you a shirt, Cowboys Corner shirt for 19 months of membership. I appreciate your support on the channel, but make sure you email me so I can send you something. Take it away, Eshaun.
Oh, no. My only point, man, is they kiss Dak's ass fucking routinely. And I don't, if Dak plays so fucking god awful this regular season to the point where like they're just like, okay, it's a lost season, fuck it. That's the only situation that I can see Trey Lance starting at all. But I want to know what you guys think, because if I'm wrong, I'll be happily wrong. But I just don't see it.
Danny Savage, go ahead.
It's going to take an injury or like a 3 interception game.
Yeah.
Unless you see Trey Lance.
Right.
That's just my opinion, because it's just like that can do no wrong to our fan base.
My point
exactly. Let's say even if we go 10-7, as long as we make the playoffs, Jerry don't care.
Exactly.
Jerry's okay with being mediocre, just good enough.
Exactly. That's my point exactly. If we have the same season we had last season, or even if we win 9 games, I don't see it changing. Like, if Dak has like a stretch where like he's routinely throwing like fucking multiple pick games, then maybe. But like barring that, I don't see it happening. Like if we're like fucking like 1-8 or some shit, then maybe. But I don't know.
Now my thing is, if okay, I know it was last year, but if Dak could have brought this team to the NFC Championship game, we wouldn't be talking about Dak as a bum. No, he would have got an extension. McCarthy would have got an extension. Matter of fact, the defense, we'll be talking about the defense right now.
Right.
We'll be getting excited right now. But however, it just playoff Dak is a real thing. And the 5 games that he lost, well, the team really lost, but by him not able to read a defense correctly, especially in a zone type defense,
Yeah,
that's the problem that I have. A 9-year veteran, see every type of defensive scheme.
agreed.
And he's still playing like a third string coming in.
Right.
Yeah,
Making dumb mistakes. Scared to throw it to well, actually he ain't accurate. So yeah, he is scared to throw it thread the needle. So he can't do that.
Yeah.
But as far as Trey Lance, what I want to see if how good he can read the defense.
Yeah,
How fast can he pick up his progression? How fast he get rid of the ball? Especially if the offensive line kind of struggle early, especially getting that chemistry connection.
Right.
And I still say we do not have a running game.
Shit.
So that's why I'm saying if Dak, that's one reason why I think Dak might end up getting hurt this year. Because he hold on to the ball way too long.
Yeah. It's too long.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cowboys corner, because I see them wheels turning on top of your head.
Well, let's talk about the running game real quick. Let's shift gears.
Shit.
Well, hold on. Let me bring up some points here that the Cody show brought up.
You didn't tell us how you feel about Lance.
Oh, I can do that real quick. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
So the Cody Show Sports, big shout out to him. He tried to come on last week, but the last show, but he was having technical difficulties. He said that Trey Lance has no season experience. How much season experience did Tony Romo have when he came in?
Right.
Undrafted,
by the way.
Right. I don't mind him not having experience. I just don't see them letting him play over Dak, barring such a shitty fucking season or an injury, like Savage was saying. Like, I don't see it.
And right here it says Lance can't read defenses, no experience.
Well, damn it, neither can Dak read fucking defense.
That's right.
I think I think people
and that's been going on for 8, 9
Tom
years.
Brady was, and I'm just making points here. I'm not comparing anybody. Let's just make that clear. So, big shout out to Dallas Cowboy Fed 1980 in the building, though. Oh my God, I can't get the link here. There it is. What's up, 1980? Let's crap. All right, let's talk about experience. Tom Brady, right? Well, I don't think it matters about experience. I think it matters of who's a student of the game and who isn't.
Agreed.
Right. If Sean Lee, right? I don't know if y'all remember when Cowboys were on Hard Knocks. The season ended. Sean Lee went to straight to the film room, started watching tape. He's done, right? Sean Lee's already watching film, and that was the end scene, right? And that's what it's about. I'm not in the quarterback room. I don't know preparation. I don't know what's going on a daily basis. All I can know and talk about is what I see on the field, what I hear on Twitter, what I do, whatever, right? And what I see here is I can't knock Trey Lance, and I can't say Trey Lance confidently can't read a defense because I don't know how he preps. I got to see Trey Lance work a little bit more. I got to see Trey Lance in the preseason. I got to see Trey Lance studying that playbook and how he translates that to a play call on the field. Is his linemen? Is his wide receivers? Is his running back? Is his tight ends? Look him in the eye. Is he taking command of that huddle? When he breaks, do they break that huddle? That's what I got to look at. That's what I got to see.
Yeah.
To say that he has no season experience and then to say he has no – Trey Lance can't read a defense. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me at all. So what I'm saying here is with Trey Lance, and I said this back in January. Check my Twitter _Cowboys Corner. Check it and check it good. I said in January,
right.
Trey Lance holds the key to Dak Prescott's extension. He holds the key to it. And a lot of people retweeted that and said, this guy's a dumbass. How does a quarterback that didn't work out with one team make a franchise quarterback's contract matter? This is how it matters. How he studies the game. How is he a student of the game? How does he take that preparation and put it onto the field? You think Tom Brady without being a student of the game? Right. Do you think Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, John Elway, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Ben Roethlisberger, a lot of these great quarterbacks, Warner, who was sacking groceries, came in, studied the game day in, day out, and won a Super Bowl? Do you think Kurt Warner would have been where he was if he wasn't a student of the game?
Exactly.
That's what we have to find out. Is him Troy Aikman? Yes, Troy Aikman too. But is he a student of the game? That's what we're going to find out. To say he can't read defenses prematurely,
we don't know that.
That's Dak talk. To say that this and this and this, he can't do this, he can't do that, that is Dak motivated talk. Yes. We have to be open to be able to see it. Go ahead, Savage.
Listen, Charles Haley said it the best on Players Lounge. He said, there's no leaders, there's no dogs on this team. Yes. All these players, he was talking to like the other announcers in the podcast, he goes, these players want your jobs now. And it's the truth. Micah with his podcast makes me sick.
Son of a bitch.
It makes me sick.
It fucking pisses me off so
bad. He
bad.
says he doesn't want to go to OTAs. He wants to get healthy. He wants to get his body right. But he's over in China and Japan fighting sumo wrestlers. How about he blows his knee out that way? I mean, come on, man.
Like, I mean,
if Mikey doesn't get a sack in like the first quarter, he looks like someone shot his dog.
Thank you.
Like
yes.
He loses it.
He gives up.
It's just.
No,
and like I said, our fan base would rather have Dak win an MVP than Super Bowl.
100%. And to your point, Mike, my issue with his podcast, it's not the literal podcast itself. My problem is everything matters, but what's supposed to matter. Like, you know what I mean? It's like we're out there losing. Like we're out there losing, and this. I mean, yes, he was played wrong this past season. I think so. Champs think so. OG thinks so. But it's just. But even if we want to disregard this one season, tell me a big game that the fucking guy's ever stepped up in across his whole career. I don't like his podcast pisses me off too. Everything he's creating beefs with Skip Bayless, all these kinds of different people, and meanwhile the fucking guy has one tackle.
He's giving his opinion on the draft when we took Guyton and he started making faces.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm sick of it too. I'm with you.
But yet he loved when we drafted Mozzie Smith. How'd that work out for us? I'm not going to shift the football and not being a draft guy.
Yeah.
You know, let's talk about the defense. Okay, we just talked about the offense for.
I want to say one more thing before.
Oh, go ahead, OG. Go ahead, OG.
Now, I'm so glad that that football season is here. You know what I mean? I'm so glad to see what we have.
Yeah.
I'm not mad that that Dak Prescott has taken a step back. Actually, it's kind of exciting. I'm not going to throw stones at that. I don't hate him. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he makes some good decisions, some bad decisions. What I don't want is more inconsistency of letting us down as fans. Right. And if he needs to understand that if he's here for the money and not win the championship, don't lie to us and say, well, I don't want to play for money. You shut the hell up, because that's what you asked for, $100-something million, and you take away everything from everybody else, and people are holding out and doing all kinds of crap, but you got damn near, we can't sign nobody. So, if you're here to get paid and you're not that good, step back, bro. Just step back and then let somebody else come in and can play, and that can get us there to the promised land. Right. And if we can find somebody that can, I always say we're a quarterback away from getting to the goddamn Super Bowl. And that's what I say. And I'm gonna stand by that, because our team is set to win it. We're set to win it. If you look,
we've been set to win it for a while.
If you look at this defense, you got DeMarcus Lawrence, you got Parson, you look at the offense, you got Ferguson, you got these. I don't want to creep on this running back thing, but you got your receivers in place, and you got your tight ends. Yes. So if we're a quarterback from way, and if we could see that Dak Prescott, and that contract killed us for sure. It's killing us right now. If we could try to get somebody in there that can win it for us, and we're a quarterback away. And that's all I want to touch on that.
Let's talk about this defense. Anybody else got anything for O?
No.
All right, let's talk about this defense, man. I've heard good things coming out of this mini camp. I heard Donald Wilson's been flying around. I heard Eric Kendrick's been flying around. I heard that Maurice Longflew, the linebacker that we got out of Notre Dame, the people are drooling over him. I've been hearing that. I've been hearing Bland doing some good things in these mini camps. Obviously, it's mini camps, right? It's helmets and underwear. But you want to hear these things on the defense side of the ball. Why? Because we got a new defensive coordinator in Mike Zimmer, former Minnesota Viking coach, former corner safety coach for the Dallas Cowboys back in the day when we were actually winning stuff. So, when I hear good things about, this draft class that we did here, I've been hearing good things about Nahshon Wright. When was the last time we heard anything good about Nahshon Wright? I've been hearing some good things about Nahshon Wright. So it's one of those things where I drank the Dan Quinn Kool-Aid early, and it was very flavorful. I don't want to drink the Mike Zimmer Kool-Aid just yet, because it might be a little bitter. It might need some more sugar, some sweet, right? Are you guys, Eshawn, I'll start with you. Are you going to drink the Mike Zimmer Kool-Aid now, or are you going to wait and see? Where are you at?
Oh, I'm going to wait and see. Shit, man. Not just with Mike Zimmer, but the whole team in general. I've been down this way every season for like the past 2-3 seasons, because, none of us know how it's going to play out up until we see the defense play come the regular season. We don't know. So we can get hyped all we fucking want to, but we don't know. So, to me, I'm just in like let's see. I'm very curious to see what they do with Micah. Like that. To me, that's, to Savage's point, I'm really curious to see if Dan Quinn made Micah, or he just was really fucking, playing him so incorrectly that, he was not having productivity. So that, to me, I'm very curious to see that. But am I gonna drink the Kool-Aid? Absolutely fucking not. I'm just gonna wait and see. Let's just hope for the best. That's all I can say.
Hey, don't get me demonetized now. Don't get me demonetized now.
That's me.
Don't get me demonetized. That's you. You rapping now?
Yeah.
LL2J.
There you go.
LLOG.
Hey, man.
QBs are going on another sack. Add it to the stats. What's up with that?
Dude, that reminds me back in the day when we used to be able to hit and record over things. That reminds me back in the day, hitting record on a cassette and rapping in a mic. with another phone sitting there beside it for the beat.
Hey, you gotta learn how to coordinate. You gotta learn how to coordinate.
Oh, I'm very coordinated. All right, Cowboys champ. Are you gonna drink the Mike Zimmer Kool-Aid?
The scheme, I love it.
Okay.
But it's a big but.
Right.
How is the defensive tackle position going to pan out for this year?
Hey, slow down on that, because somebody has surgery this year, and they on the mend. They trying to get it strengthened, so you don't want to call somebody out.
Again. How is defensive tackle is going to be this year? I'm not talking about 4 pass rushers. Matter of fact, Cowboys corner or Guru, let me ask you a question. Who is the Cowboys one technique right now on the team?
Also Digazua.
Oh shit, he get blown out.
That's it.
Oh, he get blown.
That's I'm still worried about them stopping the run.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
I'm worried. What about Middleton, the second round pick? We got to wait on him. Nealon, my bad. Nealon.
Nealon's gonna be an edge.
I'm still not crazy about that pick. I still think they could have got him in the later round.
Oh, but I'm sorry. Mozzie's your 1. Osa's your 3.
Yeah.
What? No, the guy from Auburn, 335.
Listen, I think like Steele is going to be the defensive tackle. I think our defensive tackle room is just like our running back room. It's like top 5 worst rooms
I agree with
in
you.
the NFL.
Man, Guru, you're right on point.
I agree with you, man.
You right on point, and that's what I'm talking about. The running the ball and stopping the run. That was the problem last year. Here's the problem this year. What is the problem with the front office and this team? Scared about running the ball and stopping the run. It's all about passing the ball, stopping the pass.
X's and O's.
And the trend is right now, a lot of teams are going to the 2 and 3 running back by committee and running the ball.
Yeah.
Because everybody don't have a Mahomes or Allen or Jackson.
No. Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do to move the ball down the field. And the Cowboys are still stuck on Marinelli's way of picking up players.
God damn.
3 technique, go after the quarterback.
Yeah.
But, by the way, stop the run first. But like I said,
he lost it.
The only thing I think Zimmer might do differently than Dan Quinn, I think Zimmer will do 1 blitzes. Because when you can't stop the run, what other choice do you have but to do a run blitz? There's none whatsoever.
There's not react.
I love Mike Zimmer, but Mike Zimmer's not going to be on the field playing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So with that,
choice is run blitz.
So that right there, that's when
tackle room is worse this year than it was last year.
You know what? And what you said about the run blitz, that's when Parson. That's when they should move Parson around to have him go after the ball carrier instead of just lining him up at defensive end, and they just push him to the side.
Right. Agreed. Wholeheartedly agree.
So, Danny Saber, you drinking the Kool-Aid?
Listen, I like Mike Zimmer. No, I like Mike Zimmer. I love Mike Zimmer. He's a hard-nosed, old-school style coach. But like I said, he can't play.
Yes.
Our DTs are worse. Our defensive tackle room is worse this year than it was last year. When Hankins wasn't on the field last year,
we were awful.
It was really horrible. Mozzie is a joke. I said that from the night of draft night. He was horrible. And now he's our number 1 stud in the middle. And we have to hope he gained his weight back, his weight from his rookie season. where he should have got bigger and stronger.
Right.
So, like, if we're relying on him, I have zero. So you could have the best pass rushers in the world. Why am I going to pass?
Right.
Just run every play.
Just run every fucking play. Exactly.
And Osa wears down every year. It's Osa's last contract year. He's not going to be back.
Yeah.
So it's like, listen, in my opinion, as a draft guy, I could find two solid defensive tackles to stop the run. That's basic X's and O's. But we've allowed Dan Quinn to draft 8 defensive linemen in the last 3 drafts, and they all sucked.
Yes.
Yet our fan base thought Dan Quinn was the next coming of Jesus Christ. And he's another guy. If you said anything bad about Dan Quinn, you're a hater. You're a hater.
Exactly.
OG, are you drinking the Kool-Aid? And then I'm going to touch on Jet Lee's comment here.
Yeah. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Okay.
I think that defense is going to be awesome up front.
I hope so.
I know so. Let me tell you why. These guys are going to get more reps. They're going to play consistently. You're going to see more Sam Williams. You're going to see more Mozzie all playing together. You're going to see that front 4. You're going to see more D. Lawrence. You're going to see it's going to be more snaps for all those guys. And it's not going to be transitioning out a lot. It's going to be your team going to come in and the next team going to come in to give each other reps. It's not going to be in and out. No, we're not going to have that this year. It's going to be straight. Everybody is going to be on point. Everybody's going to get their more reps. You're going to see way more Sam Williams. You're going to see way more of the guys and way more of the guys on pass rushing. And then it's not going to be that Dan Quinn that, not making sure the guys are in the right place. He's going to have these guys ready to play. Unlike Dan Quinn had those guys ready, but these guys are going to be so fast, so quick, so ready to play, so in shape. He's going to be riding their ass in shape, work together. He's going to be on the field coaching, getting in asses, kicking asses, taking names, telling them, routing to the ball. You're going to see a different defense. You're going to see guys that's going to be with it. And we're going to stop the run. We're going to see that penetration that all been won. He's going to be on the field. And when you fucking up, he's going to chew your ass out. And that's what we want to see, discipline. Discipline. So I'm excited. He's going to get the ball. It's not going to be a lot of turnovers, but it's going to be a lot of stops. It's going to be a lot of third and 12, third and 15s. It may not be a lot of turnovers, but that's fine. That's fine with me. If we can stop them and have the defense in long third downs, we're fine. That means we're winning. Punt the ball, let's give us the ball back. We're cool. And if we can get picks, I'm cool with 20, 20, 30, maybe interceptions this year. But I'm fine with stopping the run and being consistent because he's going to be riding their ass and he's going to be on the field and he's going to be coaching them as the game go on. He's not going to be in the booth calling some bullshit to see what's down there. You in the booth, you call a play, you going to get fooled up there because you're not on the field. You ain't going to fool him because he going to be on the field. He going to see what they're doing. Oh, you want to run this play? Want to run this play? I'm going to send this right people in. That up top shit, that ain't work. That didn't work at all.
Who's going to stop the run?
Huh? We got that.
I'm about to answer that question for you.
We already got that. We got.
I'll let you know. Hold on.
We got 3 or 4 new faces on defensive tackle. We got young studs in there that can come in there and push the pocket, and that's all we need. And then we got the running backs that we need. Now I am worried about the secondary on the Diggs replacement because unless we can get that corner rookie in there to come in there and play good ball, and I also worried about Hooker. He needs to be in position. So hopefully Zimmer can stop the long ball down the field in that position. But yeah, I'm excited. That's all we need is discipline and character issues on this team. And to get us what because remember, before he left the Vikings, they didn't win that playoff game against I think they lost to the Giants. but their defense was decent. Their offense couldn't score points.
Right.
So I'm excited. I'm drinking Kool-Aid, as you can see.
Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say.
That's right.
When I put the pieces together of what the Dallas Cowboys did, they didn't sign no free agents. Hear me out. Jet Li made the point of Overshown.
Right.
If he can come back from ACL, which I am terrified of players coming back from ACLs if they got a star on their helmet, right? If Overshown can come back and play at the level we think, that's going to help your run piece. If Maurice, at the linebacker out of Notre Dame, he's very good at coveraging. How does he play at stopping the run, right? We drafted that. Then we drafted Neeland. Neeland, you turn on the tape. The dude can stop the run, okay? Then you draft Justin Rogers out of Auburn. Last time we did that in the 7th round, we got Jay Ratliff. I'm not comparing him to Jay Ratliff. I'm just saying they might have found a gem, a little diamond in the rough there with Justin Rogers, draft him out of Auburn, okay? So when I look at that projection, I look at what Tank is. Tank is the best run defender in the National Football League. I'll argue that till the cows come home. Then you look at that, right? So when you piece that, and then you got Eric Kendricks, who can play really good linebacker, whether that's coverage or whether that's run stop, right? So when I look at my front seven, which is very important on stopping the run, and I'm projecting my front seven, I like it. And notice I haven't mentioned Mozzie Smith at all. We got Osa there. We got this, right? Here's with Mozzie Smith. This is what I like. With Dan Quinn's system, it was go get the quarterback, okay? Right. And Danny Savage can contest to this. Michigan players, they are a second off from getting up when the ball is snapped. How does Mike Zimmer fix that with this new D-line coach that we have? How with Greg Ellis? How does Greg Ellis fix that, right? I'm very excited to see if Mozzie Smith can fix that habit, because if you put on the tape, Mozzie Smith was always a half a second late getting off the ball than everybody else. It's a Michigan thing, okay? So when I look at that projection of the front seven, I am very optimistic about stopping the run. Go ahead, Savage.
Yeah. Here's my thing with Zimmer. Zimmer's blueprint is he likes two giant one-techs in the middle. That's what he liked. That's what he liked in Minnesota. That's what he liked in Cincinnati. In my opinion, we don't have any, as of right now. Rodgers, until I see him play, that's yet to be seen. But let's be honest. Last year, it was painful watching Mozzie Smith in his stance. Number two, he played defensive tackle on roller skates last year. He was getting destroyed.
He was getting beat left and
he lost 40 pounds. Why? Because he's not getting free food anymore like he was in Michigan? I don't believe I do not believe for 1 second this organization drafted him to stop the run and told him to lose 40 pounds. I'm sorry.
No way.
I don't believe that at all. I don't see it. So
he's like upwards.
I just think to get the personnel we need for this defense, it's going to take 2 to 3 drafts. That's my opinion. Osa's gone. Golston's gone. Deshaun Wright's going to be gone. I mean, not that, Mukwamu's going to be gone. Not that I'm throwing out all-stars. I'm just saying all these guys are in their last year. And you could have Ray Lewis and Mike Singletary at linebacker. They're only as good as the defensive tackles in front of them. Because when you got a 330-pound guard on you every single play, I don't care who you are. And Overshown had no clue what he was doing at Texas.
Yeah.
Came in, did one play in preseason, and everyone anointed him a superstar. I'm the type of guy, I got to see it to believe it. He has the frame. He's 6'3". He has the frame to be 245. Right. He don't look anywhere near. They're saying he weighs 240. I just
really.
No. He weighs 230. He don't know. There's no reports about 240.
220 with pads on.
You know what? Before they moved to linebacker, he was a safety.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Dan Quinn hybrid linebacker. He was supposed to be your J. Ron Kirsch replacement. Is what he's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But with Mike Zimmer and these guys, Overshow when I see a player, right, and I'm kind of with Dan Quinn on this, and Mike Zimmer. They both do this. It's like, where can I play you to be successful? So in my brain, I look at Overshow and I see him as the Sam linebacker. Okay, I see him playing to the left of the field on the offense, right, coming this way. That's going to allow him to free up the edge. That's going to allow him to free up a lot of things. Because with Mike Zimmer's defense, it's gap control. Yeah. Mozzie Smith, hold your gap. Osa, hold your gap. Outside contain. Let your linebacker. That's why we got the linebackers that we have. They're going to take over the rest of the gap.
But Osa is not a hold your gap kind of defensive tackle. Osa is an upfield kind of tackle.
But no. I think Osa can do it. And if Osa can, you're about to see Osa get paid.
But he's going to wear it down even faster.
He's going to wear it down fast.
No, I don't think that. I don't know. Osa's a big dude.
Not by us.
Osa's a big dude. Osa ain't no. Osa's good.
I just don't see him as a catch and block kind of guy. I don't see him as.
And even if Terrell McClain was able to get it, Malik Collins was able to go get it. When you look at those guys in their expected position with the Osa, Malik Collins just got paid and he got traded. Terrell McClain made a career of it. I see Osa in this system doing the same things those two guys did in the system that they're about to bring in with Mike Zimmer. So when I look at what those guys were able to do, and now what Osa is, I see Osa doing it better than Malik Collins, doing it better than a Terrell McClain. That's just me. And I went old school names there. I do apologize. That's how my brain works.
I hope you're right, man. But
I hope you're right too.
I hope you're right.
During the Green Bay playoff game, when he came off the field on the first drive inside the 20-yard line, you can go watch the first drive over again.
Yes,
they ran down the field. It was an 8-minute drive. And once they got inside the 20. Osa had to go off the field because he was tired.
Did he tap or was it a substitution package?
No, he walked. He walked off.
Did he tap?
So you're saying that his fatigue?
Who's coming in?
So you're saying his fatigue was he was over fatigued? What you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I try to get.
In my opinion, Osa fatigues in the second half of the season for the last 3 years.
And that's what you finna get out of Zimmer. You finna get the best out of these guys. They ask for them to be conditioned, work the hell out, be in the weight room. He finna ride their ass. And that's what we need to see. It's not going to be some favoritism, a player coach. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. We need a ride. We need a ride or die. And hopefully,
I agree with you.
The ride or die coach.
And these young kids get used to that style of coaching.
That's my question too. Exactly.
Well, no way. They're not used to it. They be replaced. Yes.
Zimmer
let him go.
Ride or die coach. He's a ride or die coach. He gonna ride their ass. And if you and if you ain't giving your all, your ass sitting on the bench, and we don't want to see you no more until you get it together and come out there and play good ball. And that's what I'm hoping that he brings to this defense. And I'm excited to see it.
I'm excited to see it too. No idea yet.
I also think this defense hinges on if we can run the ball or not.
Right.
Because if we can't run the ball, this defense is going to be on the field all game.
All fucking day long.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. And I said this last show. I don't know who was all. I forgot who was all here. My memory sucks.
Yeah.
But I'm not concerned about the running game.
And
that's just me.
I love you, but I disagree.
I am. I'm definitely concerned about the running game.
The fact that they're trying to promote Zeke to be the starter fucking missed me with it.
Yeah.
Zeke's not
I am terrified of not having to run a game.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Though?
Look, I love Rico, man, but I mean
leadership. Is Zeke here for leadership?
I think he's here because they don't want
to sell jerseys.
That fucking thing, you know.
Like, if somebody buys a 15 jersey, dude,
he's here to sell jersey. Number 15.
I'll be concerned.
You're going to see a bunch of 15 jerseys.
Dude, The only 15 I'm buying next year is with the one that's going to say Lance on the back. That's it.
I'll say it
They're gonna
again.
drop the
No,
price.
wait.
They're gonna be
OG.
I
They-
think
they-
we have a
don't-
top 5 worst running back room in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on paper. On paper, we do.
Okay, but now check this out. Let's add up all our running backs and let's add up their combined yardage from 2023.
But let's add up the offensive line that we just rebuilt.
Okay, but
I'm
you
excited
realize,
about
though,
this offensive
I
line.
listen, I get it. I love the 3 draft picks we have in the draft. I do. But it takes a long time for a
For the
young
guard.
offensive line to
right.
gel.
To gel.
How many weeks?
Beebe, who's never played, he's played left tackle, left guard, right tackle.
He played
He's
BB in
never
high school. I've
played
seen a picture.
at the center.
Who's that?
Who?
Cooper Beebe.
Yeah.
So now we're asking him to slide to center. Tyler Guyton has started 1 year. And I rated him as my 4th OT, but I rated him as a right tackle.
Yeah.
And they force him to a left.
On Dallas, the
Yeah, they force him to the left side.
That's common, though. That's common. That's
I
common.
know, but you have the size, the strength, the length, everything. Why did you only start 1 year?
He only played
To
1
me,
year
I
of
think
college
he's a
football.
right tackle.
He only played 1 year of college football.
He's going to play left tackle against Cleveland, against Miles Garrett. You better have a tight end next to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's domination. Yeah.
I'm worried
What I'm
about
trying to say is it's going to take a while for the offensive line to gel.
the gel. Agreed.
But even if Tyler Guyton doesn't work out, Chuma Adoka didn't play terribly bad last year.
Hey, so let me ask you this: do we let this offensive line play the first preseason game?
I think.
Yeah, you have to let them
Yeah,
gel.
you got to.
You have to. You only get 3 now. You don't get 4.
Yeah. They have to have time to gel to Danny Savage's point. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't do it come the regular season. It's game time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to play in the preseason. If you're rookies,
I
I
got
don't
another
want to hear
question
it.
for you. I got another question for everybody here.
Yeah.
How about Terrence Steele shits the bed again this year?
Son of a bitch.
No, I don't think so.
Shit.
You know what? I would have Guyton and still bow out for that right tackle position. I would move Tyler Smith to left tackle, put BB as the left guard.
Okay.
That will be, and then for center, I think if they already got one, that's your starting 5.
That would be awesome.
So you want to start? Hold on, run this back for me, champs. Let me visualize it. Who's your left tackle?
Left tackle, Tyler Smith.
All right, left guard,
BB.
center,
Whoever's on the roster right now.
Mark Hoffman.
Yeah.
Okay, right guard Zach Martin, and who's right tackle?
The battle between Guyton and Steele.
No.
I let them battle it out.
No, I would not. I would not.
I would.
I'll let that boy Cole and play that left tackle. Let him play that left tackle.
No, I will battle it out. Whoever the best man win.
No. I think you got to go. I think Tyler Guyton needs to battle out Chuma Adoga on the left side, and he has to battle Awesome Richards. He has to battle Matt Walesko. We're forgetting names here. I want to see Matt Walesko and Terrence Steele battle it out at right tackle. I want to see Nathan Thomas battle it out because I think he has some guard and tackle flex. He's a big dude. I think he can do it. Right. Nathan Thomas. We drafted him late in the round, but I think he was a steal up there with Cooper Beebe. So I think we got the offensive line pieces to make this running game look like it isn't what it is.
Right
on paper.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, and so the elephant in this room right now is what do you do with Zach Martin in the running game?
Zach Martin, it is last year.
It's last year.
It's the last year.
He likes your plan, Cowboys champs.
I texted a clip to you guys, and I saw his footwork in that Packers game, and it was awful. And I'm not saying that he's a bad guard, but it's time to put somebody else young in there.
You're talking about Zach Martin?
Yeah.
Zach Martin admitted that he wasn't the best last year. Zach Martin this could possibly be his last year per Zach Martin.
Do you trade Zach Martin? Do you trade him?
No, this is last year.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Once you say that,
This is last year.
and you mentally checked out,
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah, you're done.
That's like a fighter. That's like a fighter going into a fight and say, "Yo, this is my last bout."
Did you see him in the playoff game? Did you see him in that
If he
playoff
mentally
game?
checked out already,
Did he? Did he check out in the playoff game against the Packers?
Well, but OG, the whole team checked out the whole game.
I'm not talking about the whole team. I'm talking about that run, that right side guard when he was getting beaten on the inside. Did he check out? Because if he does continue to play that way, then it's time to bring on some youth in there that can push the pocket to get the run game.
Yeah, they're going to, but right now he's still their best option. This is last year.
Yeah.
No, it's not his best option. You mean what? Money wise, that's the best option of paying that contract off. But skill wise, no. That running game needs to be young youth that can push that pocket to get the running game going.
Oh, hey, guy, I got to go. Okay.
All right, champs. Thanks for coming on.
All right, man.
God bless you, champ. Sorry to hear about that.
Our condolences to you, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, man.
I got a bad feeling we're going to over trade for a running back. We're going to overpay for a running back at the trade deadline.
Man, I really hope you're wrong, but I have the same feeling as you, man.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
I don't think we're going to trade. I don't think we will.
Would you trade TJ Bass to the Jets for Israel Akabanda?
No.
He's their third running back now.
No, I would not trade my future offensive line. No, TJ Bass is here to stay.
I wouldn't trade a future offensive line either.
It's just a question.
Yeah.
Well, who would you trade? Would you give up
it's
a late
either that
pick?
or we're going to overpay for Najee Harris from Pittsburgh.
Right. Yeah.
Would you give up a late pick for a running back?
I would, yeah.
I don't think you have to. I really don't think you have to.
You think we have enough on the roster?
We have a crap ton of running back. I think we're sleeping on Nathaniel Pete.
Is that the boy from
No, we have a lot of bodies at
Mississippi?
He had like 400 yards in college. He started
Oh, you talking about Missouri?
And he
The
went
guy
to
from Missouri?
Yeah, the undrafted free agent.
Yeah, he had like 400 yards. Missouri.
But my thing with the
In
running
a
back,
conference, the Big 12 does not play defense.
yeah.
Could he surprise? Absolutely. He has crazy speed. He could surprise. But what blows my mind is we don't draft a running back, and then undrafted free agency, we only bring in one running back.
One running back.
We're that confident in our running back room?
Nah. And my thing,
I am.
No, but my thing to that point, we have a lot of bodies, yes, but we know when Dak was at his
Well,
best.
who do you think is the three running backs on the roster on Sunday?
Your three running backs are going to be Rico Dowdle, Zeke Elliott, and Nathaniel Pete.
Yeah.
So Deuce Vaughn
And you got Hunter Lemke.
So what do we do with Deuce?
Deuce Vaughn's gone. They're trying to change his position.
Are they cutting the fucking mother?
Wide receiver, yeah.
I mean, I hope so.
Can he show us anything in the wide receiver game?
No.
But I
What
doubt
about
it.
any kind of quick slants to throw the ball deep?
No, you're going to kill him.
Yeah, he's a special teams guy.
But you know what then?
Max.
Yeah, he's not even that.
Well, he could be special teams. He could on
No.
there because he got.
Here's the problem with his size, guys. You got to look at Darren Sproles' career. It was a minimal career, and they always kept bringing in running backs behind him.
Yeah,
because he's never going to be RB1. He's never going to be RB2. He's always going to be a running back 3 gadget, predictable play. You have to be able to scheme around a guy like Deuce Vaughn because Darren Sproles' best year was a combined 800 yards, and but he was good. Why? Because Sean Payton knew how to use him. So, can Mike McCarthy use him? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Damn.
So,
I had
let's put a little bow on talking crazy here. OG, what's your last thoughts, brother?
My last thoughts is, hey, I'm excited for this preseason, and these camps to get over. And I want to see the quarterback, position, play his way out. I'm looking forward to what's coming, camp, and I'm just excited for a change. if we can get this quarterback position settled, I don't think it's settled now. Only reason why it may be settled is because of money behind Dak Prescott, but paying his contract out. But I'm excited. So we'll see the fire and desire this team has to get back to redeem themselves from the ass whooping that they took. I mean, it was a complete ass whooping, a complete disaster. It was horrible. And they need to come on to redeem themselves and show it. And what they have done, they have let down the fans. They need to recover. They need to get our trust back, because right now we don't trust them. What the bullshit they pulled at the end of the season, and they really lost a lot of responsibility and a lot of character issues with the fan base is going the other way now. I'm not trusting this team and this coach and this owner. So they need to earn our respect and earn our money. If you want us to spend more money with you, show us something, because we don't spend I don't want to spend a damn dime on what I saw in the playoff game and no promises. Show us something, then we may spend money with you, because you're a false prophet right now, Jerry Jones and McCarthy and all you players out there. You're just playing for money and then not for the game. So don't fool us no more, because you can't get nothing past old school. I'm not buying it, and I'm not buying you just like cheap fuel to me. I can run you down the freeway and I'll be and one day I filled you up, and then one day the fuel will be burnt out of my truck at a half gallon because you're cheap fuel. So don't fool me no more. And I'm not playing it, and I'm not buying it because old school says so.
Draft Guru, what's your last thoughts there, brother?
I just want to see this young offensive line gel, because I think the key to this season is going to be two things. It's going to be basic X's and O's, running the ball and stopping the run.
Agreed.
And we got to see when Diggs is finally going to be healthy. I don't think he's going to be 100%.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
So those are my two keys: running the ball, and if we can run the ball and stop the run, we'll be fine. But we haven't stopped the run in 3 years.
Yeah.
I definitely make me GM. Definitely make me GM. What can they drop your socials, Guru? Oh, and Brando, the best moderator
on YouTube.
Yeah.
And Danny Savage, Draft Guru on Twitter.
The best moderator in the game, Brando, already on it. Eshawn.
Corner.
What's your last thoughts, brother?
Nah, man, I'm excited about this season, but also pessimistic about the season at the same fucking time. In what world is that possible? Only with the fucking Cowboys. I mean, shit, man. But I'm just in a let's see mindset. I'm hoping for like 1980 says, I hope they prove me wrong. But as of this point, I'm in a let's see mindset. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what to feel going into the season. I really don't. I mean, so
no, for sure.
Right.
Nope. I want to appreciate everybody that came on. Eshawn, he has a channel, Brando. If you could find it, Eshawn, plug it for Brando, so maybe he can plug it for you.
Yep, let me do that.
Eshawn's gonna plug that. OG, thank you for coming on. Danny Savage, Guru, you guys subscribe to him. Check out his draft content, please.
And also
big shout out to Cowboys Champs. You guys subscribe to his channel as well. Don't forget and Fifth Quarter Cowboys kid. Who else comes on?
Mike to that Fiend and JP.
Oh, you got some content too, OG? Mr. Vanilla Ice.
I haven't done a video in a couple of months because
you have a channel? I didn't know.
Fiend and JP, yeah, check that out. I'll post something though during the preseason. I get that going.
But this is Talking Crazy on the corner of, you see the sign, Crazy and Cowboys. I don't know when I'm going to go live. Turn on your notification bell so you know. Check the community tabs. I'll let you know probably like on what Thursdays, Wednesdays. Maybe we do a talking crazy. I'll let you know. But it's vacation. But summertime, you guys be safe. It's June 8th. We only got less than like 60 days to some real training camp battles. All right, Cowboy Nation, are you in the Cowboys corner? Oh. And everybody was watching from Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I appreciate everybody that watched us. We cannot do this without you. So thank you, everybody, for the interactions. Even if we disagreed with you or even if we agreed with you, thank you for tuning in to Talking Crazy. Peace.